Who do you have as the GOAT of poker? Texas Hold'em.
That's a great question. I'd probably say Phil Ivey.
Same.
You like him?
Yeah.
He's just a killer. I think he's kind of like a Kobe Jordan type guy. I like the guys who have the killer instinct where they just look at you and you get scared. Because he's really good at like the instincts, the feel of the game. Like he might say the math is this way, but I'm thinking this, and then he goes with his gut instinct, and he's going to be right more of the time. And I really respect people who do that. They go by feel.
Yeah, he's one of those guys. When he's at your table, you're like fearful of him.
That's what I'm saying. You know? It's crazy.
Yeah, he's got that Jordan energy. That's always the thing with Jordan and LeBron. And I know we went viral last time for the. You said LeBron, right?
Yeah.
But I will say this: LeBron didn't have that fear that Jordan.
He didn't. I think LeBron's a better player, but I think Jordan is more of he has the killer instinct.
Yeah.
Which I do respect a lot. I try to emulate Kobe in the way that he thinks about it, Mamba mentality. I wasn't really alive to see Jordan play. I don't think you were either, obviously. But Kobe's kind of the guy we grew up on with the killer instinct. I think LeBron's the most talented in terms of everything for a basketball player, but he doesn't have that killer instinct. I think if he did, he would have won a lot more championships.
Yeah. You've been following the NBA this season much?
Yeah. I mean, it's not as good as it's been when we were growing up. It's kind of fallen off, in my opinion.
Well, it's not just your opinion. The ratings are at an all-time low this year.
It's crazy. And I think it's because the players don't really give a fuck anymore. It's like if you're making 50, 60 million and you get that money guaranteed if you play or don't play or care or don't care, why would you care? It used to be all about winning, and now it's just about personal growth and social media clips and money. And it's like, I think that's why the Europeans are now better at basketball than the Americans. Because when you go to the youth basketball in Europe, they're teaching players to be great. Look at Wemby. Look at what he says when he's in an interview. I want to be the best player of all time. I want to be amazing. He's not saying things that Ja's saying, Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards just cares about the brand deals. He cares about the money. He cares about the stats, the highlights. And that's not going to get you to be a winning basketball player.
Yeah, I agree. You see SGA's post-game interview clips. They get more views than his highlight reel.
It's insane.
It's nuts.
And he's Canadian, too. A lot of people don't realize that. He's not even American. The top 5 players, Giannis, Jokic, Luka, Shea, they're all European and Canadian. None of them are American anymore.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, the money's gotten so big. It's like, why would you care? Like, why would you want to put your body on the line and get injured?
And also, like, the nil and the fact that players in high school and college can make money now, I think that changes it, too. Because before you get into the league, you could be worth $10 million. Your head gets all fucked up. You don't realize that you want to be great at something and have a future. You're like, oh, I'm making all this money as a 17-year-old. So it actually fucks your head up so bad. And that's why I think a lot of the players coming in, I think this problem's going to get worse. It's an epidemic. It's like, it doesn't make sense to me. People are looking at like LaMelo and his brother's rapping and he's doing all this fashion stuff. And it's like they want to follow in their footsteps. And I think that's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, that's a good point. One of the side effects of the NIL, actually, I remember a lot of people pushed for it. They wanted college and high schoolers to make money, and it sounded great on paper, especially as an athlete. But now you're kind of seeing the consequences of it.
And also, there's no market cap or salary cap. So it's just like it's a race to the bottom opposite a race to the top. They're just going to keep getting paid more and more. Like Ohio State just won the national championship in football.
Yeah.
They have the biggest payroll. $20 million they paid to their team.
Jeez.
That's more than some baseball teams pay to their pros.
Holy crap.
It's insane.
20 million?
They paid $20 million to their team.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, other schools are probably paying close to that, but now people, if you're a booster at an SEC team like Alabama or Georgia, you're just going to keep paying more so your team can win. There's billionaires that support these schools. They're just going to keep paying more and more so their players could be better and they think they could win the title. But I think there's got to be some type of salary cap on this because you're going to see a massive gap between the top teams and the bottom teams. It's already been like that in college, but it's going to get even wider.
So it's almost like sports are becoming pay to play. It's like who has the most money.
Exactly. And I think that's I mean, people think it's good because you pay the players, and I'm all for that, but I just think it needs to be regulated a little bit more.
Yeah, because in the NBA, it's regulated, right? There's a cap,
There's
and
a
then
cap.
a luxury tax.
Exactly.
But some teams will go over that just so they have a higher chance of winning.
They do, but like the Thunder are infamous for not paying Harden.
Yeah.
Remember back in
Yeah,
the day, they kept Ibaka because he was going to be cheaper than Harden, and it fucked them. They ended up not winning anything.
They would have won, I think, if they kept him.
They definitely would have won. I mean, they played the Heat in the finals when everybody was like 22, 23. I think they lost in 5. But they chose Ibaka over Harden because they're a small market team and they don't want to pay the luxury tax. So it actually ended up fucking them because they didn't win. But if you look at the Warriors, they pay a massive luxury tax now, which is not actually advantageous because Draymond and they had to get rid of Clay. They're not as good.
Yeah.
But in the moment, they were winning, so they're fine to pay the luxury tax. It's kind of like the Dodgers. In baseball, there's no cap, but they paid Ohtani $700 million because they know the revenue that he's going to generate: jersey sales, ticket sales, food at the stadium. It's all Japanese stuff. I went there; they changed everything.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like they have sushi, they have
What?
ramen.
At the Dodgers game?
They have everything Japanese now to cater to the Japanese people.
Wow.
Because a lot of Japanese people live in LA, and it's not even that far. It's like an 8-hour flight from Japan to LA. So they're catering to the Japanese people, and now they got Yamamoto, they got Sasaki from Japan. So now they're actually making way more money off the field because of these guys. So they're profiting so much, they could keep paying more and more money. And I think baseball should have a salary cap too, because you got teams like the Pittsburgh Pirates, they're paying 30, 40 million to their entire team, and Ohtani's making double that.
Holy crap.
It's insane.
That is nuts. That makes sense why the Lakers signed Bronny then, because they must have saw it from a business point of view, right?
Exactly. Bronny's going to bring eyeballs. He's going to bring jersey sales. He's going to bring the whole younger generation to the Lakers in terms of a fan perspective. So it's not always about like the level of play. I think it's changing now to where people want eyeballs, jersey sales, and Ohtani was a great example of that.
Yeah, it's almost like sports are becoming entertainment.
I mean, it is. The NFL is an entertainment league.
NFL?
Yeah, it's like if you look at the bylaws, it says it's an entertainment league, and a lot of people think it's rigged and corrupt because of that. But you look at the WWE, which I'm not obsessed with it, but I used to watch when it was good, early 2000s. They just admit that it's rigged. They say it's scripted. Everyone knows that, I think. So WWE, they're far ahead of it. All these sports, I think a lot of people are thinking they're rigged, but it's kind of tough to tell.
I mean, there's always going to be that question with referees in any sport, right? That natural bias.
I think the refs could be in on it, but I don't think the players are in on it.
Really?
Because the refs, they have earpieces in their headset. They could be talking to someone. But the NFL players, they need to feed their families and make money and go for that next paycheck. So if they're going to be in on the rigging, they must be getting paid a ton of money on the side, which I don't think is going on.
Yeah, but as the sports betting market gets bigger and bigger, that could be a possibility, right? Wherever you guys are watching this show, I would truly appreciate it if you follow or subscribe. It helps a lot with the algorithm. It helps us get bigger and better guests, and it helps us grow the team. Truly means a lot. Thank you guys for supporting, and here's the episode.